gonna draw him. Oh wait, I removed him. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. We'll spin again. Someone good. Someone good. I don't even know if I'm zooming in. Hello, I'm Doom. I'm a little nervous because I haven't recorded a video in a long time, but I'm finally back, and I do this a lot. I don't know why, but every time I come back, I'm about to start school, or school is ending, or I'm about to do my, I don't know, a show for theater. If you don't know, fun fact, I'm a theater kid. But today I am drawing on whiteboard, which is actually my favorite website to use and to draw on. So if you're also a whiteboard fan, let me know, because I might just want to draw with you. But really today I'm doing something I want to call the whiteboard challenge or the wheel challenge. I'll decide, you'll know. It's where I spin a wheel and I let it decide who I draw first. As you can see in the beginning, it picked Liam, which is actually a really new OC of mine that I made because I was watching Demon Slayer. I'm obsessed with Demon Slayer. So yeah. I gotta go get my slushie. I forgot my phone. So I'm gonna just talk about some silly stuff, some stuff that's been on my mind lately, and some stuff that I'm gonna do with this YouTube channel. Let's start with some stuff that's been on my mind. I've been watching a show called Delicious in Dungeon. If you've heard of it, you know of it. You should know I really like that show. And I'm really hoping they put more episodes up on Netflix so I can have something else to watch, because some of the shows on Netflix are really, really bad. There's a show on Netflix called, like, I don't remember what it is. It's something. This girl gets turned into the thing and they have to protect her so she doesn't get eaten. And I was like, what? Actually, let me see if I can find a photo of it, because it's really weird. And I was like, I'm never going to watch that. And I stand by that because I am not going to ever watch it. Oh, chicken nugget. She gets turned into a chicken nugget. It's weird, and I hope they put more seasons of Delicious in Dungeon on Netflix very, very soon. I was gonna rant about Demon Slayer, but not everybody has finished Demon Slayer, and I don't want to put out spoilers. All I'm going to say is, I forgot his name. Kokoshibo. Kokoshibo right now is my favorite demon out of all of them, and I'm very stingy about demons. Also, Sanemi and Genya, I think that's his name, are my favorite, like, siblings right now. I know there's other siblings. I know I could have picked Tanjiro and Nezuko, but, like, them hating each other because of something happened in the past, and like sounding me keeping that grudge. It's so funny to me. I would do the same, but actually I want to put a little clip. Has somebody seen that edit of that, like, okay, hopefully whatever I put there actually explains what I was talking about, because that's it was the edit of Genya, and he's like, and that's playing in the background, and I think of every time I hear it. I just didn't know where to find it. Hopefully whatever I put up there explains what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go back to talking about the drawing I'm doing right now as you're watching. His face took me forever. I had like only a small amount of references to use because I don't draw them a lot. But it was like, it took me forever to draw his face. I was gonna say something there, that's why I said but I didn't. It took me forever to draw his face because it was like too wide, too small. It's weird. I wish on this app, like, this is something I hate about WebGuard. I wish you could like flip it, see what's wrong with it, but you can't. The only thing you can really do to flip it is like circle the whole thing, flip it, but that's not really like comparing it. So it was a big, it really got on my nerves. Okay. I'm thinking about something else to say because I don't want to sit here and ramble on, and I don't want to end it short because it's only been 8 minutes. 8 minutes of me just saying this was hard, this was difficult. Oh, also another thing I have wrong about this is flipping the layers. You'll see it when I draw a certain somebody. You'll see when I draw a certain somebody. When I flip it, he looked funky, and it made me laugh. But like, it was unexpected, and I was like, okay. So I'll just have to see what I can fix and see if I can use something else. Oh, there is something else I can use. There's a website I wanted to make a video on called Magma. The only problem with Magma is I fully don't know how it works yet. So I want to learn how to work the website before I even try diving into making a video on it and telling you guys what I think about it. If you're interested in that, you can let me know. It got random so quickly. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, it might be Inosuke. Yes, it's Inosuke. Okay.
You're right. Yeah, he's dying. Zoinks, zoinks, zoinks.
Okay, that was it. Close that too, so we don't lose it. As you can see, I absolutely adore Inosuke. I love Inosuke. He's my favorite out of the Komodo group. I freaked out because I put him in there as a joke, and I was like, I'm not gonna get it. First try, I got it. I was so happy about that. If you're watching this to see if I got any of the other characters on the random list, I did not. I really did not. I was hoping to get random again. I never got random again. So I'm really happy I got random so soon, and I got Inosuke because. So I did look for reference for this, but because I was like, what do I want to do? I was like, Inosuke seems like the type of guy that crosses his arms to make fun of you. Oh, there's a TikTok. I don't want to steal it because it would be wrong for me just to do it. But there's a TikTok where it's like Inosuke's showing off Tanjiro and Zenitsu. That mystery talking about how to twerk. If you find that TikTok, please watch it because it kills me. It's funny. I love that TikTok. Okay, back to the drawing. I might do another video. Yeah, I'm talking about a lot of videos where I'm going to practice drawing hands because I struggled on this. I really did. And I can draw arms and torsos perfectly fine, but when it comes to hands, it's like so this is when I pulled up a reference finally, because I'm not stupid and would rather sit there and struggle than look up a reference. I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did. As if you watch later through, you'll see I'll give up on drawing the hands because hands are hard. They're hard. They're difficult. So I don't want to sit here and ramble on about how bad his hand is and how bad it turned out. So if you want, we skip to this point in the video to see me draw the rest of him, or you can just sit here and listen to me ramble about some random things. What I first want to ramble about this is this game called Pressure, and it's new to Roblox. And I've been wanting to get like my friends to play with me, but I've played it by myself like once, and I'm like really bad at horror games. So I definitely just stayed in there for a couple of minutes. I think it was like 30 minutes I stayed in there because I was trying to find where this character is. His name's Sebastian. I was trying to find out where he is so I can get a picture of him so I could draw him. I found out you have to get to door 52 to even see him. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be a little wimp, but I'm gonna leave. And if you're wondering what it's like the game Doors. If you've heard of Doors or if you played the Doors, you'll recognize it. It's really fun. And even though I'm scared of any type of horror games on Roblox, horror games you can buy on Steam, I'm just a little wimp, and I'll give up and act like I never played it. I have to have a bunch of people to play horror games or I'll just freak out and go back off under my covers and sit there and wait for the fear to go away. But there is one game I've been playing mostly and recently is Doom Eternal. I got it on like a discount because Steam was like selling a discount and it was like really cheap. It was like $9.99. I was like, this is a steal and I'm going to be stealing it. Not like piracy stealing, but like this is mine now. I'm taking the chance to only pay $10 to get Doom. So yeah, history has been made. The prophecy has been finished. I have finally played Doom Eternal, and I have never been happier. I'm not gonna say I could die tomorrow and I wouldn't care. I would care, but I could break my arm again, and I would not give two higgity diggity freaks. So I'm gonna go back to talking about Roblox because there's two games I've been really interested in, and I'm gonna talk about some sketchbook ideas because I need to get a new sketchbook. If you have any like cheap sketchbooks that are like good quality, I could buy off of Amazon or like go to what's that one store called? Hobby Lobby and get it, that would be very thankful, and I would love for that. So yeah. Okay, so there's been these 2 games I've been playing mostly on Roblox. We have Pass the Bomb, which is, I played it when it first came out and it was like the demo. It was really fun. And the Obby Elevator. I love both of these games and I will forever love both of these games. So I want to talk about Pass the Bomb first and what it's like. So you join the game and you wait a little bit, because all games you have to wait a little bit. And you're running around with this bomb in your hand, and it looks like a Roblox head with the normal smile on it, and you have to pass it to somebody else so you don't explode. And it's so much fun. I have like 8 wins in that game. It's the funnest game I've ever played, and I love it so much. Also, they made new maps. This isn't sponsored. I know it sounds sponsored. I don't think a Roblox game would sponsor me so I can play their game. But it's fun, and it's only its second update. So I'm hoping like if they do a third update, we'll get like some dances we could do, because I love in-game dances. Because it's a wonderful game. You should play it if you have Roblox. So something I want to add: Roblox is $7 now. You have to spend $7 to get Roblox. I feel bad for the ones who don't already have it. Oh, I'm not positive if it's actually $7. I don't want to risk it if it isn't. But we're gonna talk about the next game, the Obby Elevator. It's where you if you're in an elevator. Have you played? I don't know why I'm asking if you have. You probably have. There's a game called the normal elevator, and you have to beat levels in it, and it's like that. So you go into the elevator, and it gives you a room to go into, and you have to beat the obby and get all the way to the end. And I really like it. I love obbies. It's a personal little treat for me whenever I'm bored. What I'll do today? What would I do today? Oh, I can play the Obby Elevator. I love that game so much. It's perfect. It's so much fun. I love it. So I don't finish sketchbooks. I leave sketchbooks like blank, and then I'll be like, I want a new sketchbook. But recently the sketchbook I've been using isn't really a sketchbook, it's a notebook, and it's uncomfortable to hold in my hand. And I'm like, I need a new sketchbook very soon. And I do want to start doing sketchbook tours, but the thing is, like I said, I don't finish sketchbooks. I'll leave a sketchbook blank and be like, okay, I'm done. And then like a year or two later, I'll find the sketchbook and be like, I'll just rip out all these empty pages. And sometimes I get very close to finishing the sketchbook. It's just that me being me, I don't finish it. I'll draw in crazy like it. I'll draw crazy in the sketchbook, and then I'll be like, done. I don't want to sketch anymore. So yeah. As you can see, I have finished On His Hand, and I've decided to give up on it. That's what that says down there. I gave up on His Hand because I gave up. And now I'm working on his arm, and soon enough, his face. Fun fact, I don't know why I didn't put this in here. It would have been so funny. I was complaining about his eyebrows, that I couldn't see his eyebrows. And I was like, I can't see his eyebrows in none of these pictures. But you could. I don't know why I was lying. You could very clearly see his eyebrows in all the pictures. I was just like glancing at them, which is something I think everybody's done. They'll glance at something they're working on and be like, I don't see nothing I need in this reference. Scroll away. Oh no, he's not smiling the way I want in this picture. Scroll away. And yeah, actually, I'm gonna explain something about my face guidelines while I do this. You can see I put a cross in the middle of my like faces whenever I draw them. It's so I can line up everything and nothing will be like wonky. So the bottom of the cross will line up with the jaw. Is where I'll put the mouth, and the it's kind of slanted, but it's where the eyes should line up, and I make sure they're lined up even before I decide to finish it. So yeah, that's a little tip about my guidelines. If you want to try it, you can. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to run up to you and hit you with a bus if you steal my guideline technique, because it works. I love it. So I'm gonna give you a warning now, just in case you have headphones on, you're drawing with me. What's coming up next is loud, and it's kind of scary. So if your volume's all the way up on 100, I say you turn your volume down right now. Okay, so I don't think I actually screamed in that. I might have just been laughing, but it sounded like a scream because I might have been so close to my microphone that it sounded like I screamed in my microphone. I'm 90% sure it was just I laughed, because right after that I laughed at it, but if I did scream, that would be really funny. Okay, so I'm gonna go talk about, I am going to talk about his hair, because it was actually really easy. The only really problem I had in the beginning was his side bangs, because I didn't know how to work that. I tops off to the creator of Demon Slayer. I don't know his name. I would have looked it up. I just don't know his name in general. Tops off to him, because if he can redraw Inosuke over and over again and keep it looking the same, I can too. You'll see it once it comes up, but it should be coming up really soon. Once I finished drawing his hair and I fully finished him, I realized he does kind of look like a girl. So it really made me laugh, and I realize now why Tanjiro and Zenitsu were like, you're not a girl, you're a guy. Because if I was in that situation, I just met this guy with a boar on his head and it gets knocked off of him and he looks like a girl, I would have been like, you're a girl. So it really made me laugh. Also, I finished it not that long ago, and I think everybody's already watched it. The part in the entertainment district where he dressed up as a girl was perfection. If I didn't know who he was and I sent that a picture, somebody sent me a picture of him, I would have been like, that's a guy? There's no way that's a man. Yo, Bob, I don't want to do that. No. Wait, what did I do? I gave him the Dio. I gave him not Dio. I gave him the Bruno Bob. I'm gonna shorten his hair so he doesn't look. What's your name will be? So they call you Bob. Okay, I like that way more, way better. I'm gonna keep that there. I'm gonna put my signature. Oh, my husband's gonna die. Okay, I'm done. That's next day. Wait, oh, it's laggy. Actually, I'm gonna remove this so I don't. Oh! Okay, so this is another one of my OCs. Okay, I'm gonna say this so nobody in the comment goes, is her name really Friday? Is their name really Friday? No. She's a singer, she's a pop star, and her stage name is Friday. Her real name, I'm not gonna give it away yet. I'm gonna let you guess. You can guess what her real name is. Maybe in the next video I'll say who's correct. But yeah, Friday is her nickname. She doesn't really go by Friday. It would be absolutely crazy if she did. So sketching this was really easy considering she's actually one of my most drawn characters. I think my second most drawn character would be my OC Deer Man. If you don't like looking at gore, you don't have to go to my Instagram to go look at him. But actually, wait, he's on my YouTube. It's where I'm talking about pony infections. You can go there and he should be on there. But heads up, warning, he's missing a jaw. And you can see his like neck. So if you don't like seeing gore, you should not watch it or go to my Instagram. Which my Instagram should be linked in the description. Like I was saying, she's really easy to draw because I've drawn her multiple times, and she's like one of my oldest characters. If she's not the oldest, it's definitely my OC Sam, who's also on my Instagram. I'm just gonna say that already before somebody asks. Are they on your Instagram? They're on my Instagram. Yeah, and I also, because I didn't really draw a full body on this one, I just really drew the head, so that was super easy too, and it didn't take me forever. I want to ask, because I think I know some other people do it, but I want to see if anybody else does this. Whenever I'm drawing like lips or eyes, I have to do it multiple times because it never turns out right. And then if I do, I just feel like I'm going crazy because of it. Because I'd be like, this eye's wonky. This eye isn't. I feel like that's an everything problem. But like, if you see how many times I redraw this eye, it would have looked like it was just a me problem. I had to twice duplicate the eye because I didn't like it, and then because I know what she looks like. I don't know why I had to feel like I had to do this. I had to look up a reference just to make sure I was drawing her eyes correctly. So I was like, this art block was getting me crazy. This art block had me in a chokehold and was like, I'm not gonna let you go. So I'm really glad I decided to do this and decided to draw something. I want to touch up on this because, like I said, school's gonna start. So if you want more videos and want more stuff and want to keep in contact with stuff I do, you can like, subscribe, and if you want, hit the bell. We can do our own little thing that Danny Gonzalez does. If you know who Danny Gonzalez is, you know he has his own little thing called the Gregs. We can do that, but instead we can be called something else. If you hit the bell. Only if. So I really like doing this. It was fun. It got me out of my art block. It made me draw characters or redraw characters I haven't drew in a long time. And it was very much fun. I definitely suggest you go on any app you use, IBS Paint, Magma, Whiteboard, any drawing app you use, and use the name wheel and put your character's name in there and put one random and then make another one to make just a random one to use, because it's really fun and it really got me out of my art block and got my gears moving. Also, they put out the creator of Gravity Falls put out a Bill cipher book, the Book of Bill, I think that's what it's called. I want it so badly. You won't be able to see what I'm pointing out unless I ever get a camera. I have the third book, and I've been looking for the first and second one for like years now, and I figured out one of the books is like glow in the dark, and I thought it was our book. It was not. We were so disappointed. I remember me and my friends, if you guys are watching this, call me out on it, because be like, hey, I saw your video, I saw you talking about it. But we sat at our lunch table and we had this, we were all hovering over our book so it could be really dark, and my friend, she turns on the dark light and it's nothing. We're flipping through all the pages, we're like, what's going on? Another one of my friends looked it up, she goes, you got the wrong book. Was devastated that day. I was upset that day. I was like, oh man, I got the wrong book. We brought a flashlight for nothing. That was a lie. That was a lie. I got to shine the light in my eye a few times. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. It was really fun. I can't tell you what page this is because it isn't numbered, but there's a certain page in the book where it's like a bunch of writing and it says I was a puppet, the muse was a monster. There's like codes in here and like in different handwriting. Me and my friend wrote down what all of it meant, but then we never bought the book again because testing was happening. So if you know what this is or you know what it says, you shall let me know so I can brag and say I know it now.